Whether you're with Louis van Gaal or you've grown tired of his tactics, what is for sure is that in 2 years or less, Louis van Gaal will no longer be manager of Manchester United. So that begs the question, who will succeed him? Now, many have tipped up Jose Mourinho, but for me, my dream appointment would be this man, Pep Guardiola, the current Bayern manager. And oh my god, he has many suitors, yes, from Man City and Chelsea, but can you imagine him? This man who's responsible for some of the most scintillating, dynamic, and dominating football in recent history, taking over the reins at Manchester United. Can you see it in your mind's eye right now? The tactics that he employs, the Tiki Taka, the high press, and his ability to just bring in world-class players. And it's been long overdue, guys. Can he recapture the form that he had at Bayern, at Barcelona, and bring Manchester United back to European glory? Hey guys, it's your boy EP1 and welcome to my What If Pep Guardiola Took Over Manchester United career mode for FIFA 16. And oh my goodness, is that is something that you are hyped about? Go ahead and smash that like button. If we can hit 200 likes, I know I'm asking for a lot, but if we can hit 200 likes, I will go ahead and get the second episode of this career mode out tomorrow. And guys, if you are new to this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, oh my god, you do not want to miss a single episode of this amazing journey that we take with Pep Guardiola at Old Trafford. Look at that, just look at that. New boss Pep Guardiola taking over at Old Trafford just brings a tear to the eye, doesn't it? Just, this is the greatest Christmas present that a lot of us Manchester United fans could ask for, and we're going to be doing it up as if Pep took over. So as you can see right here, we're going to look at what the board is asking, and it's saying, you know what, a lot of Manchester United fans know already, we need goals. So we're going to go ahead and switch it to the famed 4-3-3 false 9. We're going to go ahead, switch up the tactics. We're going to bring it a little bit closer, a little bit slowing down the play just a little bit, bringing in more of the Tiki Taka as well as the high press. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the team. And guys, this freaking episode is going to be all about bringing in Pep Guardiola's famed, best pupil that he's ever had, Lionel Messi. I know, that sounds absolutely mad, Tim, but guys, I'm gonna shoot for the freaking stars. You can see in this roster, if we're going ahead and looking around, this Manchester United, if we're gonna be real talk, is a talented team. It is, but it's not a team that's constructed well, in my opinion anyway. Can Wayne Rooney play in the false 9? Can Juan Mata, actually fit out on the wing? It's a team that has a little bit of pace and then a lot of slow players and a lot of technically gifted players, but maybe not really suited to become bigger than the sum of their parts. And that's what I look at in this roster right here. We have some good players, but maybe not players that would actually fit the system that Pep would like to run. We do have a lot of money though, as you can see right here, 80 million. And guys, as I said before, you guys already see it in the thumbnail, we are dreaming for the stars. And it's not as, just as bonkers or as mad thing as you guys might think, because if you're thinking about it right now, there are rumors swirling around Barcelona. Are they in financial trouble? Is Lionel Messi, he's gotten into a lot of trouble with the taxman over there in Spain. May he be looking to go ahead and escape overseas? So would it be all that mad if Pep Guardiola took over Manchester United and offered, a little bit of a lifeline and brought in his star pupil? And obviously, Lionel Messi, he's going to be bringing in a shit ton of goals. So we're going to go ahead and offer 80 million and Juan Mata. I love Juan Mata, but I just don't think he could do the Tiki Taka part, but I just don't think he would fit in with the high pressing tactics that Pep Guardiola would like. So we're going to go ahead, 80 mil and Juan Mata. Do you guys think that we're going to go ahead and be able to get him for that type of money? I don't know. I have no clue. It's probably going to take a lot more. Even if they do accept, we're going to have to play his just outrageous fees. So we're going to go ahead. As you can see right here, I'm going really quickly through these players. A lot of players that I just don't think are really going to be fitting, and putting them either on the transfer list or putting them out on loan. Actually, like Ashley and a lot of these players. But the big one here is, do we hang on to Wayne Rooney? Because right now, we could play Anthony Martial at striker, but we literally just don't have a lot of strikers. And here are a couple other players. You can see the Cristiano Ronaldo flash across the screen. He's the more logical choice, I think, for most Manchester United fans, but I just want to do something a little bit different. I feel like every single Manchester United career mode out there brings in Cristiano Ronaldo, so if you want something to spruce it up during this holiday season, go ahead and I'm going to be taking you on this magical journey. We are training up the youngsters. I have a lot of faith in Memphis Depay. I just think that he's a man lacking confidence. I think he has all the ability in the world and that he can really do a job, so we're going to be training him. And look at this! Right off the bat, guys, what are we in? This is like not even 5 minutes, and Barcelona have actually accepted 80 mil. Oh my god, I guess it's true. At least in this game, Barcelona is in financial trouble and they could just not ignore that yummy dumpling of 80 million and Juan Mata. But guys, the big thing, that's the easy part, is having them accepted. It's the wages, because we know that Lionel Messi has that one club trait, so you have to just do, like, not even a king's ransom, like all the kings in the world ransom as we go into this match up against Dortmund, and we, yeah, this is not a dream start, is it? It's not really a dream start, is it? Yeah, I swear, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm better than this, but the only thing that I can blame it on is this is the first game I've ever played on PS4, and I wasn't totally alright with the controls yet, but honestly, I should not be giving that up. And honestly, David De Gea should be snatching that away from Aubameyang, but great goal. But as we go ahead, right here, come back, and there we go. We are not all tied up, as you can see right there. He stops celebrating, and this bitch of a man puts up his flag, and you can see just by the hair of a fly's testicle, we are offsides. But I'm liking the movement. Onside. What I wasn't liking is our defense, guys. We were split apart by Aubameyang that one time. Then this time, sloppy defending by Chris Smalling, and then we are destroyed by Aubameyang again, who goes through the cheeky chest. But this time, David De Gea, bright and alert, goes ahead and snuffs that out. And now Anthony Martial, the man who I think is going to be the huge star, a huge rising star for our team. Good, showing me a little bit, showing the gaffer a little bit of what he can do. And this is what I'm going to be. I'm trying to give everyone a fair shot in this. I'm going to see, how the players are doing before I transfer them out. Some of the guys are on transfer list, but if they play well in the preseason, maybe we'll hold on to them. The guys that are on the, the fringe, I guess. But the guy that isn't going to be on the fringe while Pep Guardiola, his manager, is Andres Herrera right there, going in with the double ball roll, earning himself a little bit of a penno. And then, clinical, the serial murderer face himself, Anthony Martial, goes ahead and gets his goal. And we're going to apologize. We're not going to celebrate because that was a little bit of a cheesy goal. I must admit. Penalties, not the best. But look at this. We are playing scintillating stuff in the second half, showing off a little bit better. And now a little bit of defensive ailings on Dortmund's half. And yeah, that was pretty much how it was going to end. We didn't have the best first half, but we did show a lot of grit in the second half. I'm learning to play with the team, I've never played false nine before, so it's going to be really interesting and really fun going ahead and playing with this team. Now, we do get some transfer offers in, and as I'm predicting, I don't think Lionel Messi is going to accept, his transfer offer right away. It's going to take something absolutely bananas in order to go ahead and get him. And so we're going to probably be selling on people. Michael Carrick, who's an amazing player, but we have a lot of center mids that can get a job done. And I think for a 33-year-old, maybe it'll be, maybe in our best interest to get a little cash for him. And Aubameyang tore me a new butthole in that match. So I was like, I might as well go ahead and add him to the short list. I want you guys right now to go ahead and comment in the, down below. Who do you think I should be bringing in, guys? Besides, Lionel Messi. And if you think I'm an idiot for trying to bring in Lionel Messi, you can go ahead and tell me that as well. I welcome all input, for better or for worse, as we go ahead and try to sell Antonio Valencia right here. And this team, lacking in speed, might not be the best, to be selling Antonio Valencia, but once again, he's 29 years old, he's an older player, he's not going to be getting much better, and if we can trade Michael Carrick, Antonio Valencia, and Juan Mata for Lionel Messi, I will do that every single time. But what I maybe should be trading for isn't scoring goals, but keeping goals out of our own net. An absolute strike from Vera right there in Independiente. And look at us, Manchester United, just suffering from the same problems that they are in real life. We could not get a freaking goal unless it was some BS penalty. Art imitates life sometimes, I guess, and we were just getting torn apart. I really need to improve my passing in my own half right there, and that should have been easily too, but they go ahead and muff it up, just put a little bit less power on that side, and then sinking it in. But look at this. Nick Powell linking up with Jesse Lingard, who is through and is instantly closed down and caught from behind, and that That was a wake-up call for me in the second half. We were starting most of our second teamers in the first half, so in the second half we go ahead and bring in most of the big boys right here, and they absolutely respond. Can you see it? Can you dig it? Juan Mata, the man who was on the chopping block right there, going ahead and getting us a little bit of a dinky-dinky over the goalkeeper right there, and that was some lovely, lovely scintillating play right there. Good, incisive little run from Juan Mata in from the wing, and there he goes. Who is that? I think Nick Powell is the one who actually goes ahead and finds some great little stuff right there. He goes ahead and watch this. The keeper, if he just would have stood still, would have blocked this, but he dives out of the way. So once again, a scrappy goal, but a goal nonetheless. And hopefully this can go ahead and bring about something a little bit better. And it was Andres Pereira who was turn provider. Now goes ahead and playing a little bit defense with that high press, cutting inside, gives it to Rooney, who plays it across the formation to Memphis Depay, who goes ahead and gives it a little cutesy, just the most adorable finesse into the side netting over there, kicking the goal. Kicking the flag over there, and great play. Started all from the counter and the high pressing of Andres Pereira, who is a very talented young lad, the Brazilian is, but should we keep him in this year, or should we go ahead and move him out on loan? Tell me in the comments below on your opinion, and look at this. Just something awakened, man. Something awakened in the second half, or maybe we just play better in the second half as we go ahead and get a little bit more incisive, good chances on goal, and that would pretty much a good showing from the lads. We come from behind once again, and this time we actually do get all 3 points in the preseason. It is preseason, as you see, and this is what I predicted. Lionel Messi contract offer declined, and I think if you've ever seen or ever attempted to sign Lionel Messi, this is going to be the huge challenge right here, and that is pretty much all of our wages. We're going to have to sell some players if we're going to have any shot at bringing him in, and I don't want to use financial takeover. I think it's a little bit of a cop-out. If we're going to buy Lionel Messi, we're going to buy him old school. If it doesn't work out that way, I guess we'll have to wait maybe a season or two to go ahead and bring him in, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually bring him in this opening window. Would just be absolutely mad. Just Joker mad. And there we go. We actually are getting a couple of transfer offers right here. Palmeiras is coming back right there, saying that maybe they want a little bit tasty. And as we see, Aston Villa need a little bit more pace on their side, apparently coming in for Antonio Valencia. Palmeiras going ahead and giving us a counter offer. We still want to get full value from Michael Carrick, and I might regret it because Michael Carrick is a solid player, and he's done a lot, and he's one of the better midfielders, English midfielders, currently in football in the Prem. So I don't know, but now we're going up against another preseason match, and it's up against the little brother of our arch rivals in Man City, and we gotta beat up little bro to send big bro a message right here. As you can see, Depay in it, and I was determined. Depay actually showing a good showing right here. He's gotten a couple shots on target. He pretty much had 2 goals that wasn't ruled offside, and then Ashley Young not really putting it on target right there. Should have done better, my son. Should have done better, but now Anthony Martial is going to go ahead, cut inside, as he does in real life. On the wing, finesse with the left foot, his off foot, and he does have a 4-star off foot, so I should give him that much credit, but there we go, the serial murderer face himself. And a very interesting thing, I play on both PS4 and Xbox, and Anthony Martial has a different face for both of them, for each one of them. He just has like the base face, and he has like a more round hairdo, and then on PS4 he has kind of like curly, kind of Danny Welbeck face. But a man who does not have Danny Welbeck face is this man, the captain of Manchester United. A man that I'm torn about because I do not know what to do with him. Do I sell Wayne Rooney? He's getting up there in age, but he's our best option, I feel like, to play center forward in our false 9. He's got the strength, he's got the passing, and he's got the finishing to play the position, but I just don't know. I need your guys' help. I guess I'll leave that in the straw poll, guys. Should we sell Wayne Rooney? And look at this. Ooh, let's listen in really quickly.
He may well be on his way to Manchester United.
Oh,
yeah, you do? Splash the cash.
Yeah. Oh, damn it! I'm trying to listen in on the commentators. Talk about Lionel Messi coming to Manchester United. And freaking the little bro of Man City has to go and ruin the party. And look, once again, I don't know what it is. I can play defense just fine on Xbox, but on PS4, I am actually shambolic. And now, what it was a comfortable lead is now only a goal lead ahead. Could we get something going right here? Look at Honest Rare. Just go ahead, skip past 1, skip past 2, and finesse and say, yeah, I got a coach. I got a gaffer. We got this. And as I was saying before, this preseason was all about seeing which players were going to make an effort, we're going to make a show, and show the new gaffer, you know, I'm the man. And under new leadership, Andres Herrera could actually get a lot more play. He won himself a penalty. He's been playing scintillating, and now he's going ahead and getting us an absolute delight of a finesse at the near post. That is all that I need to see from you, Anders. You will be getting a shot when the actual season rolls around. Have no fear. We're going to go ahead and rest you up right here. And look at this, another man turning provider. Mario Fellaini to Jesse Lingard and absolutely finish him. Oh my goodness. Lingard, you don't have the best of pace, but when the defending is that crap, you can score some goals, I guess. And it was a nice little shot into the top right corner. As you can see, absolute domination from Manchester United. What I like to see from the lads right here. And we're going to go in. Well, we get some good news and some bad news. We're going to go one down, and this is the bad news. Lionel Messi offer contract declined once again. That was $520,000 a week that he said no to. Okay. Back to the drawing board, apparently. Back to the drawing board. We might have to sell Wayne Rooney, guys. I'll leave a straw poll down below. Should we sell Wayne Rooney? Should we keep him? And this is the thing. Right when I say that, Manchester United get an offer from Real freaking Madrid. They want to poach another one of our talents, and honestly, I don't want to sell to Real Madrid just because of all the great talents I've given them. But for 50 mil for Wayne Rooney, I might just have to say yes, guys. We will see the fate of Wayne Rooney right here. And I couldn't be asked to play another one of these games because I didn't want this episode to run on too long. So we go ahead and sim, and we do win right there, which means that puts us in the final up against Bayern freaking Munich in this preseason cup. It doesn't really mean all that much, but we will see. We're going to go ahead, check the office right here. And, woo, we got 2 players sold. All right, lads. Now, the reason why I didn't go in after Lionel Messi right after that was I think we really need to sell a lot of our players to get enough in the wages to actually give him a sizable offer to, you know, that would actually be able to lure him away. And as you can see there, we're offering 80. That would give us almost 900,000 in wages. I don't know if any player is worth 900,000 in wages, but let's go ahead and trickle it in. My only fear is that if we lowball them too much, sometimes they just say, all right, no more contracts. We're not going to have no more discussions with you. So we're going to start it off a little bit light. And if it doesn't bite at 700, if it doesn't bite at 700, I'm just going to offer the full 900 because I just need them. But honestly, if we can get them for 700, that's still an absolutely mad amount of money. That could, you know, feed a nation for generations to that amount of money per week. And I was struggling. It was like, do we put it at 8? Do we put it at 6? Do we put it at 7? Am I making the right move here? Tell me if I'm making the right move here as I go ahead and submit it for 700K. Oh my god! Oh, the dream, lads, the dream is alive. Let's just sit and admire the absolute Christmas day. It's a late Christmas gift, but we are getting it right here. Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest player, maybe ever, arguably the best player in the world, is becoming to Manchester freaking United. Oh my god, we had to pay. We didn't get him for cheap. We had to pay a lot. We had to give him Wamata. We had to give him up 700K in wages. But Lionel Messi is going to be playing in red this season. And look at this, even PS4 knows I just made a dream team. And what's going to be even more amazing is we're not going to be able to use him up against Bayern Munich, which is just an absolute setting. But look at these stats, guys. Finishing all the dark greens. He's our free kick taker by default now. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Can play right winger and center. He can pretty much play any of the attacking positions, let's be honest. And he has all the specialties, all the traits. Let's just be honest. He is an absolute god in career mode. I've never been able to use him in FIFA 16 yet, and I think I've only ever used him once in another FIFA, and I am ecstatic. I am over the freaking moon. I am over the world. I am Inception, Interstellar, all of the Christopher Nolan movies and emotions rolled into a small ball right here because we have Lionel Messi, and I can't use him up against freaking Bayern because he's away on international duty. But now that that's sorted, guys, it's not done yet. We have a lot of holes in this team, as you can see right here. As I look through the team and the squad that we have now, it's actually very fortunate that we have that extra 200k in wages so that we can actually try to buy some people. We're not going to be getting any other big names. I don't think that we can, unless we're going to be trading out other players. So what do I do, guys? What is your opinions on players like, you know, Valdez, Mario Fellaini, Carrick? What do you guys say? Well, actually, Carrick's gone, but that is my big question to you guys. That is pretty much where I'm going to be ending this episode, a bit on a cliffhanger. What do I do from here? We signed Messi in the freaking first episode. If that doesn't get a like out of you guys, I don't know what is, guys, because that was a freaking Houdini act of a transfer. Go ahead, smash that like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to go ahead and do a little cheeky thing. We're going to save some money. Go ahead, and we're going to bring in Adnan Januzaj because I looked at it and we don't really have, like, Lingard isn't all that pacey. Adnan's actually not all that pacey, but he can do a job out on the wings. And when I look out on the wings, obviously we're going to have Lionel Messi out on the right. Or do I play him centrally? And, you know, if we do go ahead and sell, you know, Wayne Rooney, then we're going to be short on forwards. So there's a lot of moving parts going on right here. We still need to strengthen the back line as well. We're lacking players in the fullback positions, like true fullbacks. So here's a quick look at my short list. A lot of players on here, but this is where you guys come in. You guys start telling me, who should I be buying? Who should I be looking at? I think we got about 10 million left in the budget. Who do I go after? Do I go after more offensive talents? Do I go after more midfield? Or do I go ahead and strengthen and bolster the, you know, the back line? The only thing that I'm really set on is that we got Lionel Messi out on the right, and we got David De Gea back in goal, and we have Chris Smalling at one of the center back positions. That's pretty much the only thing that I'm super locked into right now. So yeah, guys, that is it from me. That is it for the first episode of the Manchester freaking United FIFA 16 career mode. What if Pep took over and brought in Lionel Messi? Oh my freaking god, we did it, lads. I cannot believe we actually did it. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. My name's B-. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.